everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Sophie Shamrazadi. This week, we'll be highlighting important events happening right here in our community. On August 7th, at 12:05 a.m., a 45-year-old Batavia man died after his motorcycle went off the roadway, striking a light pole and two trees. Geneva police were originally dispatched for a report of a suspicious noise. After searching the area, officers discovered that John Akin had been involved in a single-vehicle accident. Akin was driving his 2015 Harley-Davidson Softail standard motorcycle eastbound on State Street when he exited the roadway. Geneva paramedics responded to the accident to perform life-saving measures, but Akin was later pronounced dead at the scene. He was not wearing a helmet. The accident remains under investigation by the Geneva Police Department. An autopsy is being conducted by the Kane County Coroner's Office. Several suburban companies, including a company in Batavia, will be laying off employees in the coming months. The Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, in its monthly WARN reports, listed 14 companies in Illinois planning to close and/or lay off some of its workers. Under state law, employers must notify the state when they plan to lay off workers. This law is known as the WARN Act, or Illinois Worker Adjustment and Retaining Notification Act. One of the places that are planning to close their doors are the Amcor Rigid Plastics LLC in Batavia, which is planning to close and lay off 110 employees. Other places in Illinois who will follow suit are Corpac Med Systems, Sears, Aramark, Westmoreland Nursing Center, and Pacific Coast Feather Company. Now let's go to the park bench.
Hello, I'm Sharon Bringleson, Marketing and Communications Coordinator at the Park District, and I would like to welcome you to the Park Bench. I'm bringing you Park District news today from the Eastside Community Center. The Community Center is home to numerous programs: Tween Nights, the Batavia Senior Citizens Club meetings, and New Horizons Preschool. Speaking of school, we cannot believe it is nearly back to school time. Here with me today is Lori McDonald. She is the Recreation Supervisor responsible for the Park District's very popular New Horizons Preschool program. Welcome, Lori.
Thank you, Sharon.
Please tell us what makes this preschool program so successful.
New Horizons is so successful because of our wonderful teachers that we have. We have teachers with such great passion for children that have been with us for many years here at the district and love teaching and being with these children and watching them grow. So by far, the teachers are our best part of our program.
That's terrific. I noticed you have a pre-K program. Will you tell us what that entails?
Sure. We have a pre-K program for children who do not turn 5 by September 1, so they're unable to attend kindergarten. So we offer this program to give them an opportunity to come to school 4 days a week so they don't have a year off school. It also is something to consider for those children who have summer birthdays and might not be ready to start kindergarten yet.
Sounds good. Sounds like a valuable resource for parents and their young children. Should the parents only consider the pre-K program for children who turn 5 after September 1st?
No, as I mentioned, it's also wonderful children with summer birthdays who might not be emotionally ready to start school, maybe not ready to be in school 5 days a week. So it really is a great stepping stone to prepare them emotionally for that full 5 days of kindergarten.
Great. That's awesome to know. Thank you for that. And I'm wondering, are there spots still available in the preschool program for this year?
We do. The only program that we have full is our morning threes program. However, we do have spots available in the afternoon for threes. So we have some spots left. So please visit the Park District and join up.
Wonderful, Lori. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing this helpful information. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sharon.
We also have a kindergarten enrichment program that complements the half-day kindergarten class, so you have the option to provide your child with a full day of learning. The Kids Club program offers before and after school activities that are enriching and recreational for kids in grades K through 5. Transportation is provided through school district shuttles. Our Club Fun program has the perfect name. It's a fun thing for kids to do on school days off. As you prepare for the upcoming school year, consider how to occupy your kids for the 24 weekdays when classes are not in session this school year. We provide a recreational program filled with crafts, field trips, gym time, special guests, and more. As you plan your child's education, we hope you will consider the Park District. For more information about all of these programs, please contact 630-879-5235. Tween nights will be held on select Friday evenings this fall, and there are 7 more yet this year. These are a great opportunity for tweens to hang out with old friends and meet kids from other schools. Encourage your tween to check it out. As you heard, there was a lot happening here at the Eastside Community Center. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Park Bench.
The City of Batavia is going to spend $1.04 million to replace and fix the windows at the Batavia Government Center as it continues to update the 116-year-old building. The City Council approved a contract Monday night with Schramm Construction Incorporated of St. Charles. Schramm will install 96 windows clad in aluminum on the outside and trimmed with pine on the inside. It will also replace, as needed, limestone sills on the estimated 45 of the windows and install new interior blinds. The work will be done over 3 years to spread the cost through 3 budgets. A committee of building inspectors and architects addressed the building in 2015. The city bought the former factory in 1973, moved city offices into it in the early 1980s, and spent $3 million in 1994 for the police department and city council room. Work that was suggested and has been done include upgrading the elevator, adding a separate cooling system for the computer server room, upgrading the security system, replacing a furnace, upgrading the fire suppression system, and bringing electrical wiring up to code. The roof is also being replaced, a job that also includes installing some new support beams in the space the Albright Theater rents on the 3rd floor. They plan for a project next year to replace the main stairwell from the 1st to 2nd floor. Every year, the Batavia High School Marching Band pounds the pavement fundraising for their program, as well as the Batavia Music Buffs, a program that helps supply funding for Batavia High School music programs. The students went around town and collected donations and ended up with almost $5,000, a number that increased since last year's Tag Day, even while the marching band currently has less members than last year. As well, 4 members of the marching band played in a band of their own outside Limestone Coffee and Tea, collecting donations as they performed. The student band provided music, while further down the street, students who are part of the Color Guard performed tricks using flags and rifles outside the local 7-Eleven. Other students stood in front of the local businesses or went around by nearby neighborhoods to collect their donations. As Tag Day came to a close, the full marching band performed for the first time this season for family and friends at their preview. Their performance is called Unbalanced and can be seen at Batavia home football games and at various marching band competitions. Now let's check it out with Michelle Martzell.
Hello, I'm Michelle Martzell, Promotional Services Manager here at Batavia Public Library. Summer may be winding down for students as they prepare to go back to school this month, but the library still has plenty of program offerings for adults during August. If you're into genealogy, then plan to attend the next program in the library's Questions and Ancestors Genealogy Series. At 7 p.m. on Wednesday, August 16, presenter Laura Street Chaplin will explain how to craft professional quality genealogical citations during this interactive session. The library is hosting 2 how-to community programs this month. Cooking instructor Mary Kristenak will teach us how to make refrigerator pickles at 7 p.m. on August 25th. And Sabrina Martin from Water Street Studios will help us make hand-stitched journals at 7 p.m. on August 30th. Victoria Bells, another Water Street Studios artist, will demonstrate how she creates flamed work glass for jewelry and her 3-dimensional art at 7 p.m. on August 31st. Speaking of art historian Jeff Misher returns to the library on Tuesday, August 29th, when he'll talk about the Paul Gauguin exhibit currently at the Art Institute Chicago. Misher's slide presentation begins at 7 p.m. on the 29th. Another kind of artist will perform at 2 p.m. on Sunday, August 27th. Performer Dave Ellert will sing the ever-popular hits of Elvis Presley during this month's Sundays on Stage program. Sundays on Stage is sponsored by the Batavia Public Library Foundation. Registration is required for all the programs I just mentioned. You can register online at bataviapubliclibrary.org or by calling the reference desk. Please visit the library's online calendar to find information on additional programs for children and teens and to register for adult computer classes. I'm Michelle Martzell, and I hope to see you at the library.
Hundreds of people attending a public hearing August 2nd regarding an apartment plan for the historic Campana building located near Route 31 and Fabian Parkway in Batavia. The hearing will be continued to August 16th when more people are expected to voice their opinions on the proposal. At issue is Evergreen Real Estate Group's plan to subdivide the former factory building into 80 apartment units. The building is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and was designated a local landmark by the City of Batavia in 2003. The proposal calls for 16 market-rate apartments, with the rest being income-restricted. For the income-restricted apartments, that boils down to a family of 4 making about $47,000 or less a year, or one person making about $33,000 or less a year. Those in favor of the plan highlight how it will provide affordable housing and renovate an aging landmark building, while those against focus on surrounding property values, traffic and parking issues, and impacts on Geneva School District 304. If you wish to voice your opinion on the matter, you can attend the next public hearing on the Campana proposal at 7 p.m. August 16th in the City Council chambers of the Batavia Government Center. Last weekend, Emmanuel Lutheran Church and School in Batavia welcomed Pastor Christopher Davis and his family. Pastor Chris was installed as Emmanuel's new full-time discipleship pastor on Sunday, August 6th, at a special service at Emmanuel. Pastor Chris, Heather, Eli, and Rose came to Batavia from the Seattle area, where he served as a pastor for the previous 17 years. Originally from Michigan, he studied at Western Michigan University and Concordia Seminary in St. Louis and was ordained as a Lutheran Church Missouri Synod pastor in 2000. Pastor Chris is excited to begin his work here and describes himself as someone blessed with a light, joyful heart who is anxious to meet and interact with the folks at Emmanuel, as well as those in surrounding communities. In his role at Emmanuel, Pastor Chris will focus mainly on areas of small group ministry, mentoring and empowerment, and developing ministry opportunities beyond Emmanuel's Hart Road campus, in addition to leading worshiping and preaching. Let's go to the board brief.
It's August and you are tuned into a BATV segment with the Superintendent of Schools. So that can only mean one thing: school is about to start. I know I speak for the entire staff when I say that we look forward to another great year serving the youngest Batavians and their families. We play an important role in the success of this community and we take it very seriously. Our mission is to help students learn and grow in all aspects of their development. They learn so much more than just the content when they come to our schools. We continue to rank among the top public schools in the state and in the county because of the collective efforts of the community to develop our students into positive, contributing members of society in the very near future. Thank you for your support in their education. To the parents of our students, thank you for entrusting us with your darling students. We take their success very seriously, and their success is as important to us as it is to you, and we look forward to partnering with you in the very near future. We have a very active community, and we appreciate all the individuals and groups that invest in our district. Students will come back this fall to renovated spaces and expanded opportunities because of your efforts. So thank you to all of the individuals and organizations that made these improvements possible. Even if you don't have students in the school system, I would encourage you to follow along as we highlight some of the most interesting success stories from the year. I am inspired every day by our staff and our students, and if you choose to follow along, I know you will be inspired too. We're very active on Twitter and Facebook. We have a great district newsletter that even if you're not a parent, you can visit our website and sign up for that newsletter to be delivered right to your email. So families, mark your calendar for Wednesday, August 16th. That's the day that we will welcome back all of the students from the class of 2018 all the way down to the class of 2030. I encourage everyone in the community to take advantage of the opportunities to visit us at one of our events or follow our school and district news. Once you read about the great things that the students are accomplishing, I promise that you will be inspired and you'll be optimistic about the future of Batavia. Thank you and welcome back to the families.
The Illinois Civic Mission Coalition has recognized Batavia High School as a 2017 Illinois Democracy School. Democracy schools are recognized for providing students with authentic experiences in the rights and responsibilities that come from living in a constitutional democracy. Through these experiences, participating schools work to provide students with the knowledge and skills necessary for informed, effective engagement in our democracy. Since 2006, 67 Illinois high schools have successfully completed a school-wide civic assessment and have thus been recognized as democracy schools. Batavia High School will receive a stipend from the Robert R. McCormick Foundation, which convenes the ICMC to invest in high-quality civic learning initiatives, as well as a banner for public display. Democracy schools foster a school climate that nurtures and models civic dispositions and builds strong relationships within the surrounding community. Friday, August 18th, is the kickoff for Batavia High School Fall Athletics and Marching Band season. The Corn Boil is a community event where your family can enjoy a meal and purchase spirit wear and support all BPS 101 athletes. The Corn Boil draws Batavians of all ages and great food and performances by the BHS Marching Band, cheer teams, and dance teams. Various sports practices will also take place during the event. This is a community event for all ages, so come out and enjoy the evening. The event is happening from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Batavia High School baseball outfield. They ask that you park in the Main or Wilson Street lots and bring your own lawn chairs in case seating gets too crowded. Dinner is priced for $8 for adults, $7 for students, $4 for seniors 65 and older, and $8 for a family of 4 with an additional $6 for every extra family member. Tickets can be purchased online at bataviabulldogsboosters.org or at the gate. That's all we have for today, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of It's News to Me. Most of our programming is viewable online at mybatv.com or on YouTube under username BATV1017. Be sure to like our Facebook page and stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks for watching again. I'm Sophie Sharmazadi, and that's News to Me.